Yo, what is going on, guys? NRUK Racing League here, and it is Lucozade Cup Series time here at Texas. 51 laps for Pannini 500 here. And let's just get into your starting lineup. So on the pole is the 43 of Jason Larker. To the outside, the 17 of Connor Thunder. We have the 6 of Riley Spurleytube, 78 of Nathan Allman, the 96 of Jack Lagacy, the 83 of Al Lagacy, the 3 of William Boolin, the 20 of Kyle Mests, the 10 of Luigi Octavo, the 48 of Jay Jefferson, then we have the 41 of Zachary Fitzwater Sr., the 42 of Sebastian Kuklon, the 37 of Landon Lyons, the 18 of Evan Rudd, the 23 of Carter Friesen, the 13 of Dale Lightning, the 2 of Luke Rainey, the 75 of Code Luigi, the 32 of Gustavo Rocha, the 33 of Derek Edison, the 21 of Marcus Sacchi, the 5 of Jeff Bright, the 77 of Diego Yepes, the 14 of Joe Jefferson, then we have the 31 of Tyler Bradley, the 24 of Joe Ratowski, the 51 of Lawrence Panampon, then we have the 95 of Christopher Choi, the 34 of Trey Wright, the 4 of James Stabilito, the 72 of Derek Hamill, who won the Truck Series race, then we have the 11 of Phoebe Oata, the 1 of Greg Torres, who won the Target Series race, and then we have the 88 of Eli Bright, the 55 of Anna Lyons, the 15 of Mac Johnson, the 38 of Steve Larker, the 47 of Justin Lightning, the 22 is Levi Shones, the 19 of Nicholas Wade, the 27 of Colton Yo, and the 7 of Roger A. Here we go then, we're going to racing at Texas for the Pannini 500 here, 51 laps, a long race. But who is going to come out on top? Jason Larker and Connor Thunder on the front row then, 43 and 17. Who is going to come out on top with the win today? Behind them, Spurleytube, Normand, then the Lagacies, Boolin and Mests, your top 8. It's all about who can time it right. Who can get into victory lane. Pace car is down pit road. The 43 and the 17 going to lead us to the green flag. Green flag is out. We're racing. And that's a fantastic start from the 43 of Jason Larker. He gets out front. That inside line is going to come strong. That definitely has been the place to be this week. And down to the low side, the 43 and the 6 out front. So they come off the turn. Larker first. Spurleytube trying to make a run down to the inside. Larker leads lap 1. But his lead is not going to last long, as here comes the 6 of Spurleytube. Octavo's there. Kyle Mests. Fitzwater Sr. And they run down the backstretch. Through to the front, here comes the 10 of Luigi Octavo to the lead here. And off the turn he comes. Octavo, is he going to lead this lap? He does. Once again, that massive run on the tri-oval. Takes Kyle Mests to the front, however they will now go 3 wide for the lead. And it is Fitzwater Sr. who comes out front. He now moves up to the high side. That's going to allow Friesen and Lyons to make their way through. Rainey down there. Sacchi, Yepes. And they are all making their way through to the front. Now out into the lead goes Carter Friesen in the 23. However, Luke Rainey is going to want to challenge that. He makes a move now down to the inside lane. Luke Rainey looks like he's going to come through the turn and lead this lap. Off the turn they come. Lap 1 is led by Luke Rainey in the 2 car. And it's been a very caution-free weekend here at Texas. Not much in terms of caution has happened. You just got to hold in there. Your Pez will go up front. There's Tyler Bradley, Joe Jefferson on the inside lane. And they're all fighting for the lead. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to come out on top today. It's going to be long. You just want to be there. Bradley leads that lap, but here comes Jefferson in the 14. Down on the low side. Of course, you want to get wins here in the Lucozade Cup Series, or in any series in fact. Because of course, this series format, very different. Wins mean you're in the chase. Nothing else matters. Just wins. So for example, if you're at the top of the standings and you have not got a win, then you could possibly be in trouble. Some people will say it's unfair. Some people will say it gives you an initiative for the win. But that's what we decided on here. That's what's going to be the rules here. As Greg Torres looks to come up to the front. Palampon's doing a good job out front right now, though, in holding off the challengers. Anna Lyons will have a run, though. That inside lane, very strong indeed. Yeah. Wins. Nothing else. Steve Larker is out front, though, now. But he's going to go up the track with Anna Lyons, and that's going to allow Mac Johnson to come through. Levi Shones, Eli Bright down there, all on that inside lane. And they are racing hard and fast into the turn. Off the turn they come. Mac Johnson leads the way. But Eli Bright is going to take a spot. Justin Lightning's there. Phoebe Oata behind her teammate Nicholas Wade in the 19. Stabilito is now down there as well. So it's anybody's race to win, as we're now gone 10 laps through. Now I go 3 wide. A bit of bump in there between Iwata and Wade. Wade goes out to the front. And they are racing very tightly here. Tight pack racing at Texas. Fantastic driving from all these drivers involved in this race. Stabilito now. He's going to lead a lap in the 4 car. Code Luigi behind him. Colton Yo. Christopher Choi is down there as well. And Code Luigi now moves up to take the lead in the 75. However, his lead wouldn't last long. Here comes Yo down to the inside lane. Christopher Choi, Gustavo Rocha is down there in the 32 as well. And they're all just shuffling. You've got, there's not a lot of the moves here. Probably you'd think very maybe insignificant during this first spell. Because of course, it really does not matter. Move to start rescue. You want that experience up front. Of course, a long way to go here at Texas. A long green flag run as well. Derek Edison has gone out front. Jack Lagacy behind him, as well as Connor Thunder. Roger Ray there as well. And down to the inside. Jack Lagacy in the 96. And through the turn that they come. Still, nothing really happening yet. And I don't think... Oh, they're wrecking! Torres has gone around. Greg Torres and Mac Johnson have crashed here. Tyler Bradley as well. Spurley Tube. Lions. And they are wrecking on that one. Eli Bright's gone around. And there must have been a wreck. A lap ago, maybe. The caution has come out. Did not realise that. Lagacy led the back in first. And the wreck has come out involving Greg Torres. Let's go check out. The first caution of the day has come out on lap 14. And here we have that same incident again. 4-wide racing. Does not work in many places at all. Auto Club really the only realistic track on the calendar where 4-wide racing works. And then you can see Torres goes down the middle lane. He blocks Rudd, who has to go down to the inside. But Sachi is already there and has a run. Not the track they do. They clip the 15 of Johnson. He smacks into the wall. Collects the 1. Who I think hit the 6 maybe. And the caution flies for the first time today. This one on board Mac Johnson. He got caught up in the wreck and nothing he could do about it. Simply the wrong place and the wrong time for the 15. Up the track they went and he just gets clipped there. Around he goes and that's a hard link into the wall for the 15. He has damage that will probably see his chances of winning the race over with. Bradley almost had it made. He hit. And so did the 6 of Spurley Tube. There was a separate incident after that as well, involving Eli Bright, who went way around there. And here we come, we see Justin Lightning coming down to the inside here. And just gets a bit too tight, hits the 88 and spinning around he goes. Damage for the 47 who spun around as well. Iwata probably has a lot of damage. And was there a kind of stack up effect here as well? Look at the damage on Iwata's car. A lot here. So as you can see, the sides really were quite smashed in. And around they went. Maybe a bit of a stack up here. It weren't too bad though, I don't think. The first caution of the day is out. Leading us back was the 96 of Jack Legacy. And we are going to see some pit stops here then. For the first time this season, pit stops on lap 14. Here we go then, Jack Legacy pulls down into the pit lane. However, leading in first was actually Roger Ray and Connor Thunder. So this could be interesting here. Because we're going to switch to the pit cam angle and see who gets out first here. As all of them, all of the drivers are coming in here for a pit stop. I think they're all going 4 tyres as well, actually. Or maybe not. Maybe 2 tyres is the way to go. And Legacy gets out first, Ray second, Edison third, Thunder fourth, and Ratowski makes it out 5th. So everyone comes down pit lane and Jack Legacy will make it back out in first again, I believe. Legacy will be a leader. We'll catch you back up at the restart. Here we are then, back restarting on lap, what will be lap 18, and Mac Johnson is a lap down. He's a lap car. That could cause a lot of problems here. Johnson's a lap down, 41 cars still on the lead lap. However, I imagine a few will be off pace, including people like Eli Bright and Greg Torres, who won the Asda Series race here yesterday. Your top 10 then are Legacy in first, second Ray, third Edison, fourth Thunder, fifth Ratowski, 6th Legacy, our Legacy, 7th Stabilito, 8th Kyle Mests, 9th Dale Lightning, and 10th is Yo. Jack Legacy out in front in the 96 is going to lead us back to the first restart today. Will Mac Johnson cause a bit of an interference here being the lap car? You're about to find out as the green flag is back out racing here at Texas. And as you can see, that 15 is way off the pace, and that allowed a very good start from the 96 of Jack Legacy. Out in front goes the 96. But now, making a move to that inside will be the 7. He's got help from the 33 of Edison and the 17 of Thunder. Inside line, the place where you want to be again. Roger A comes through to the front. He's going to lead a lap here at Texas. However, his lead will not last long, as here comes Derek Edison in the 33. Out in front he goes now. As you can see, there's a bit of a gap here. Not as much as a pack as before. And that is, I think, maybe because of the 15. They have spread out a lot more. So, maybe the pack racing we have been seeing. And mind you, the front pack is being like that. But behind it, not maybe so much. As Ratowski now. It's going up front. However, he moves up to the middle lane. They go 3 wide for the lead again. Which will allow Stabilito to come back through to the front. A very long race here at Texas. Dale Lightning out front in the 13 now. Yo will go out front. 27. Mests behind him. Jeff Bright. There's Luigi Octavo, Nicholas Wade, Carter Friesen is down there as well. And Kyle Mests in the 20. He's now going to lead. However, Jeff Bright might be able to make a challenge here to take the lead. He will. Here comes Jeff Bright in the 5. Out in front. Here that challenge from Octavo. Very strong. He will now go out front. Luigi Octavo. Nicholas Wade comes through to lead this lap. Friesen behind him. Jason Larkey, or Pulsit, has made it back up to the front. But as you said, there's not much really to talk about here at Texas. It just cycles through a lot. And apart from that, not really much action. But Larkey will come back through at the front. Arocha, Hamill, Connor Thunder is there. Back through to the front. All Fords coming up front to the lead here. They've definitely got a strong package for this Texas race weekend. And Derek Hamill goes out front in the 72. But Connor Thunder comes through to the front. Thunder in the lead here. But his lead will not last long, and as they're now catching the lap car of Spurley Tube. Now this could definitely make it interesting. Where's the 6 going to go? And are these guys going to be able to dodge it? He goes up high. The high side is going to be blocked. And the middle lane will be blocked. A few cars get away, including Palampon. Ratowski, but they will catch the 15 of Mac Johnson. That's going to split Palampon and Ratowski. And Ratowski will now go out front in the 24. Joe Ratowski out front. And their caution's out. Caution is out. And there's a massive pile up on the front stretch. Colton Yo, Luke Rainey involved. Eli Bright comes flying in. And Nathan Ormond has flipped over. A massive wreck here on the front stretch. Sachi involved. Jason Larker, Evan Rudd, Trey Wright. All torn up here. And you've got to think that is maybe a cause of the lap cars. And a massive wreck out here on lap 26. As they have to slow down to try and avoid the cars that did wreck. Ratowski led them back. But it was a wild ride for the 78 of Nathan Ormond, who flips over. Let's go check out how this wreck happened. And this is kind of caused by a lap car here. Riley Spurley Tube on the outside lane here. And Jason Larker and Colton Yo both had the same idea. Try to get down to that inside lane, but they collect. Friesen moves the 43 down into the 27. Sends the 27 back up to track. And that just causes a kind of... I don't know how to say it, but just... bloody hell, Eli Bright came flying in there. Kind of created a blockage on the track. Luke Rainey, his day is all but done, and he's just not had a great start to his NRUK Racing League career. Nothing he can do when the cars come back up into the track. It's very hard to avoid them. William Boolin has damage. Justin Lightning, Jefferson went around, Sachi, and look at the 88 of Eli Bright, came flying in there. Let's go and see what that 78 saw, and then the 88. Because that's a very hard hit for the 27. The 27 here managed to get it slowed down as all the rest of them were wrecking. But Eli Bright with a full head of steam came flying in there. And over goes the 78 of Nathan Ormond. Joe Jefferson was also involved. Once again, he's not had the best start to an NRUK career. And you see... Your Pez just gets touched down. Around goes the 14. Sachi has damage. 77 has damage. A lot of cars have damage there. But the 88 of Eli Bright came flying here. Maybe someone's engine, I don't know, maybe an engine failure. Because of one of the wrecks, there was an oil laid down on the track. You could only think that with it was 100 miles an hour he came in there. Absolutely clobbered the 78. I want to, however, highlight Phoebe Owatu, who's also off the pace here. She does a fantastic job of getting through this wreck. You can see they're wrecking in front. Just threads the needle. Great job from the 11 there. But a lot of cars wrecking early. Well, not early, but wrecking again here at Texas. And then Ratowski leads them back. We'll go check if they're going to come in for any more pit stops. They're going to come down the pits? No, they all stay out. Everyone stays out. Second caution day is out on lap 27. We'll join you back at the restart. We are back then on lap 30 of 51. And this time we have some more lap cars that could cause a massive interference here. Those are Johnson, Torres, Spurley-Tube and Sachi. Hopefully they can get out of the way, but out of this race now are the 43 of Jason Larker, the 2 of Luke Rainey, the 78 of Nathan Orman, 27 of Colton Yeo, and the 88 of Eli Bright. 33 cars still in the lead lap. Your top 5 are Ratowski, Choi, Stabilito, Palampon and Owl Agassi. But Ratowski in that 24 is going to lead them back. As we go for another long stint here at Texas. Ratowski, green flag, back out in the air. We're racing again. And you can see that good start from Ratowski. A lot of cars are going to be off the pace here. And you can only think that's going to just beckon another caution. But Ratowski gets a good start. But Christopher Choi and James Stabilito are going to look to make a move. Here they come. Palampon is the first to drop low. But it'll be Choi that comes out in front on the inside lane. And Christopher Choi in the 95 is going to lead this lap. Still got a long way to go in this race. As Palampon goes out front. Owl Agassi's there. Dale Lightning has worked his way up to the front now. They all come down the backstretch. Lawrence Palampon out front. His lead will not last long though, as here comes Owl Agassi in the 83 car. And Owl Agassi out front continues to lead the way. However, his lead's going to be taken away from Dale Lightning, and now Jeff Bright looking to make a move. Ever since that win at Daytona, it's been a calamitous season for the 5. A good point scoring day today would definitely please the 5 in the Hendrick Motorsports camp. As now Gustavo Rocha will come through to the front. Derek Hamill there, Nicholas Wade, Connor Thunder, as well as Jack Lagacy. And a Roach out front. Here's Derek Edison. However, he moves up to that middle lane. Nicholas Wade will now come through on the inside lane. Nicholas Wade out front in the 19. Still got 17 to go here, so still a very long time until this race is going to be decided. Plenty more can happen between then. Oh, now and then. Jack Lagacy has come back through to the front. There's Roger Ray. Christopher Choi is now back up there as well. So you see they're cycling through as that front kind of pack. If caution doesn't come out, maybe pit stops could come into play and pit strategy, which could be very, very interesting. Roger Ray though, out front. Here comes Stabilito and Ratowski. Octavo there, Owl Agassi, Lawrence Palampon in the 51 as well. So now here comes Joe Ratowski in the 24. He's going to cycle back through at the front. That 24 has had a strong day so far. And Ratowski would love to get to victory lane in NRUK. Can he do it today at Texas? Well, you'll find out in a few laps' time. First car off the pace is Mac Johnson, and they'll catch him probably in the next 2 laps, I would reckon. So this could definitely mix up a bit again. Could throw out another caution, which would bunch the pack and the field back up again. Ratowski leads another lap, but a good run from the 83 of Owl Agassi is now going to take him through to the front. The Chevrolets of Dale Lightning and Jeff Bright follow him, as I think they're going to catch those lap cars next time around. Dale Lightning out front in the 13 though. He's doing well so far, holding off a challenge from Jeff Bright, but it won't last for long. And now Jeff Bright will make his way up to the front. Orochum will decide to make this 3 wide, and he will now go to the lead. Behind him, Edison, teammates, Mests and Wade also making their moves to the front of this pack, as they are almost catching the 21 and Marcus Sachi now. And it's Derek Edison who is in the lead. This is going to be interesting to see where the lap cars go and where the other guys go, because they've got to decide where will the lap cars go and how do I get past them. They're blocking up both lanes here. I have to say, I don't know how this is going to work out, as they really are blocking up both lanes, but I think the momentum of the bottom side is going to carry through Kyle Mests here, but they have slowed right down. This could potentially bring a lot more contenders into this front pack here. Mests is the first to get clear. Greg Torres is a bit wavy, but Kyle Mests gets clear in the 20. Roger Ray, Christopher Choi, Jack Lagacy have also gotten past, as well as Octavo. Joe Ratowski as well. And they're all cycling through to the front again. 10 to go here at Texas. The next 10 laps will probably decide the winner of this race, as Roger Ray goes out front in the 7. Big run from the 10 though, who has help from Ratowski, who arguably has the best car from today. The next car that's slow on track is William Boulin, but he is not as slow as those other lap cars and will potentially not catch him as early, which later in the race, that could be quite a big factor. Ratowski though has made Octavo go through to the front. He will now make his move, and there's smoke on the backstretch there. The caution has not come out yet. It still isn't out. So some smoke on the backstretch. No caution, however. But it is this pack of 8 cars that look like they will be the main drivers that have a shot at winning this race, as Thunder and Mests go out front. Here comes Kyle Mests in the 20. Down to the low side he goes. Kyle Mests is going to lead this lap. And it's all getting very intense indeed. As Mests doing a fantastic job out front. Choi now moves up the track. That's going to allow Dale Lightning to come through. Jack Lagacy, Roger Ray, Ratowski is also in this pack. Thunder and Octavo, the final 2. Are they going to catch Boulin? They could, they are. They're going to catch Boulin as they go 3 wide for the lead. Mests, Lightning and Lagacy are 3 wide for the lead. And the lap cars, are they going to go high or low? They go down low. The high side is the place where you want to be. And Jack Lagacy is out front, but then again they move up high. And once again the lap cars blocking both lanes here. 5 to go in Texas. Lagacy on the high side. Roger Ray on the inside. Ray has got way clear. What a run from the 7. And Roger Ray has gotten clear of the lap cars. Ratowski has, as well as Octavo. Thunder. Roger Ray on the inside lane. And he is clear. These front 4, Ray, Ratowski, Octavo and Thunder, are way clear of the rest of them. 4 to go. Which one of these drivers is going to come away with a win in the Pannini 500? Roger Ray out front. He continues to lead and is doing a fantastic job of fending off the challenges. 3 to go for Roger Ray in the 7. Is he on his way to his first NR UK Racing League win today? We'll find out in a minute. The 17 of Connor Thunder, though, has great help in the 96 of Jack Legacy. Has a massive run down the backstretch. 96 looking to make a move. 17 looking to make a move. Choi and Lightning have made their way back up. Here comes the run of the 17 of Connor Thunder. 2 to go at Texas. Connor Thunder in the 17 has gone out front. Is the 96 going to have a run for him? Or will the 95 of Christopher Choi have a run for him? Connor Thunder off of turn 4. With the 96 of Jack Legacy. The 95 of Choi. The 13 of Lightning. White flag. One more time around Texas. Thunder out front. Jack Legacy makes his move to the inside. As they're catching the lap cars again. Ratowski comes through on the inside. Are they going to be able to get around the lap cars? Legacy, will he get him? I'm not sure. He will. Legacy's out front and the lap car's going to be his aid here. They will. Off of turn 4. It's going to be a first Lucozade Cup Series win for Jack Legacy. He wins the Pannini 500. Jack Legacy makes his move and will win today's race. He comes out on top. The lap cars definitely helped him a bit there. But he wins the race today. I thought maybe one of the other drivers might have had a run for him. The lap cars did him a huge favour though. No one could catch up to the 96 and he's today's victor. Congratulations to him. And let's go check out the finisher results and standings. Here are the results then from the Pannini 500 at Texas. And Jack Legacy comes out on top, leading 7 laps. He gets the bonus points along with Ratowski. He finishes second and also leads 2 laps. Some great finishes for them. Octavo third. Dale Lightning is in 4th. Kyle Mest finishes 5th. A good day for him. Roger Ray, who looked like he probably had the win from the last place. Couldn't quite make it. 6th though is still a great finish. Connor Thunder was 7th. And then Christopher Choi was 8th. That was the last of the first pack. Gustavo Arocha was 9th. And Lawrence Palampon rounds off your top 10. Go for the rest of the field now. Code Luigi in 18th. There's Levi Shones, Derek Hamill, Phoebe Awart down there, Kukalom. A lot of cars off the pace here. Yepes was the first car a lap down. A few more, 2 laps down, 3 laps down even. And there you have the cars that are retired, all from 38th down onwards. That was the results. Here are the standings then. Kyle Mests goes on top of the standings there. Legacy 2nd, Lightning 3rd, Sachi Phil 4th, Octavo 5th, Spurley Tube 6th, Ratowski 7th, Palampon 8th, Lyons 9th, and Arocha in 10th. And we run down the rest of the standings here. And at the bottom, Trey Wright not having a great season. Next race weekend, we're heading for some restrictor plate racing at Talladega. It's going to be very wild there. And I hope you guys are looking forward to it. Anyway, if you have enjoyed today's video and race, congrats to Jack Legacy. And if you have enjoyed, please like, please subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.